What's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna be watching some scary videos to cheer myself up after I saw Corey Kenshin's 9 mil celebration thing. Man, I can't believe he's actually retiring at 10. True? Yo, wait, hold on. Let me see
Albion Online is a sandbox MMORPG in which
this.
you write your own
Yo. Your mom.
It was 2:25 a.m. I sat at my laptop aimlessly, scrolling, as the minutes dragged by. Only 3 more hours left until I needed to start getting ready for a long day of work. I leaned back in my chair and cracked my neck. As I heard the tension being released, I contemplated crawling into my bed and calling it a night, but my overstimulated brain was still rushing after several hours of scrolling through endless tweets, half reading Reddit posts, and hitting the next recommended video on YouTube.
Oh, freak.
I eventually found myself in the deadly cycle of switching between the home page and the inbox page on Facebook. I reached across the table and took a long swig of my now flat Pepsi, then lurched as I felt a trickle running down my chin and onto my exposed keyboard.
Old people.
Quickly using the sleeve of my hoodie, I frantically wiped off the keys that the sugary liquid splashed onto. I really need to stop snacking at my computer, I thought to myself as I observed the many crumbs scattered between the keys.
Nasty.
Don't judge me. I'm sure you have done it too.
What?
After looking
What?
over my somewhat
Yo, she just broke the fourth wall.
I looked back onto the screen. A massive jumble of letters were strewn across the Google search bar as a result of my late-night keyboard scrubbing session. I briefly considered Googling my own name for the 3rd time that night, but then decided that those 3 hours of sleep might be just enough to get me through my next 8 hours shift. As I was about to stand up, a small square suddenly appeared in the corner of my screen. It was plain white, with a red frame, with the bold letters flashing from blue to red, reading, "This link will disappear in 60 seconds. Below, a small timer began counting down from 60 to 59 to 58.
Obviously, don't click it.
Haven't played Crossout before? Now's
Oh
the
my.
time. Crossout is a free
I don't
action-packed
care.
game
I
where
don't
you
care. Thank you.
Nice try. Probably some low-budget website or internet scam trying to trick me into taking their surveys or giving out my credit card information so that I can win that free new iPad. The numbers counted down from 40 to 39 to 38. As the numbers counted down, my curiosity of where that link will take me began to grow. I hovered the mouse over the box and stopped myself.
Oh.
What if clicking this link would install some virus onto my computer?
Then don't.
I reached for the top of my screen and began to close it. What if it was the FBI trying to bait me into clicking a link to an illegal website? Just as the screen was about to meet my keyboard, I stopped. What if it really was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and by clicking this link I would get the chance to view something no one has ever seen before? The thought of never knowing where that link would take me is going to drive me crazy, and I could surely see myself losing sleep over it.
Wait, hold on. Am I recording? Alright.
I slowly lifted my laptop screen again and saw the numbers count down from 5 to 4 to 3 and
Why is it
clicked the
flashing
link
so hard? Oh.
just as the timer reached 1. A new tab
Oh my
appeared on
gosh,
my
you're
screen
so
as
dumb.
what looked like a video began buffering.
Nah. Yo, what is that? Oh. Yo. Yo. That's creepy. Oh, that's her. That's live. That's
I blinked
it's
in confusion
yo.
as all I saw was a very dark video
Hold
feed
on. Okay, this isn't
with
a
a
true
blinking
story,
red
guys.
dot in the
It's
corner
alright.
of the screen next to the words live. I stared at it for a few seconds, trying to make out what exactly I was supposed to be looking at. It appeared to be the shape of someone's silhouette.
Yo.
Did the link bring me to a live stream chat with some random person?
Nah, that's you.
Hello?
You're being caught on live.
Hello?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Dog, that's you. Realize it now.
The person
Oh.
on the other end of the stream just sat there as I heard my voice echo from my computer speakers. It kind of sounded like when you're on the phone with someone and they have their volume turned up so you can hear your voice repeating while you're talking to them. I sat there for a full minute, not saying anything, waiting for the
Crazy.
person in the live stream to respond or move or do pretty much anything. They just sat there the whole time, barely moving.
Wave your hand at it.
Introducing Buff, the
How
gamer's
much
loyalty.
ads,
It lets you
bro?
earn Buff coins while playing your favorite game.
Shut up.
Then from the corner of the screen I saw another figure standing in the background.
You see it now? Yo, that's.
At first, the second figure just stood there, unmoving, then began to sway back and forth.
Fingers
The
crunchy,
figure
bro.
behind no longer seemed human. Its movement was just too strange and unnatural. This continued for another minute, then it stopped
Oh my gosh, look behind you
and went
right now.
rigid.
Look behind you right now. Crazy. If he starts walking closer, I'm
Its
gonna
head
back up
began
from
to
my
twitch
computer.
to the side every so often, becoming faster and more rapid.
FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's.
The other figure just sat there motionless, as if unaware of what was going on behind it. I then shifted my gaze to the figure behind as it began to slowly walk closer and closer to the
Unsettling.
person sitting closest
Crazy,
to the screen,
bruv.
who still to
Look
this
behind.
moment just sat there
Look behind you.
motionless,
Look behind you, bro. Look behind you, yeah?
just staring at the screen.
What? Oh.
My heart
Do you
began
notice
to
it now?
race. Why don't they notice what's going on?
What do you mean, why don't... You want some change?
Are they drugged? Is this some kind of prank? Or some sick film being streamed on the dark web by some psychopath? I wanted to yell out to
Yo,
that
that-
person, warning them
that demon
of the
kinda looks
figure
like Mario
standing
Judah.
dangerously close to them, whose movement was no doubt not human. wish that the image was more clear.
I'm looking behind myself right now.
Just when I thought it was about to be all over, the twitching figure stopped, then slowly began to crouch down off camera.
Yummy. Yum.
And I could no longer see it from behind the seated figure in front of the screen.
This better not be a true story.
After my heart
I'm
began
trying
to
to sleep
slow
tonight.
down, I leaned in closer to the screen to try to get a better view of the mysterious figure in front of me. Then, to my surprise, the seated figure leaned in as well.
That's you. Crazy, am I right? Yeah. Oh. Ugh, did you see her thumb? Oh. Yo, her thumbs are like bent. They're like. Why is her live stream so dark? But her room is literally bright as a light. My.
This guy's mimicking me?
Stupid. Oh my gosh, bro. Figure it out. This is going on for days.
At our monitor. A steady green light.
Crazy.
It was then I noticed that my camera lens was extremely dusty. It's a wonder that the figure on the other end could not even see me.
Oh.
I
Oh
reached
my.
and
No wonder
gently
why it was so
wiped the
dark.
dust off the monitor camera. The second my gaze returned to my screen, I felt my heart begin to race. The figure I've been staring at
Was
this
you?
whole time
Oh my
was
gosh.
me.
Oh, yo,
This
that's
whole live stream was
crazy,
not
bro.
a two-way video chat. It was just a recording of me
I swear,
sitting in
I'm
front
about
of
to-
my laptop.
I'm gonna punch my
Then
monitor
just like
if
that,
there's a jump scare.
the image disappeared from the screen. My mind raced as everything began to settle in. If this was a recording of me, that means that the figure behind
Was real.
was a recording as well.
Oh my gosh.
I made
Wow.
2 mistakes that night. The first was clicking that link, and the second was looking under my table.
Oh. Oh. Yum. It's gonna jump at the screen. Ready? It's gonna jump at the screen. Bro, oh my gosh. 2 unskippable ads. Let's go. Yo! Alright. No jump scare. Oh, wait. Alright, I don't think anything happens at the end.
Hi everyone, I hope
Your
you
mom.
enjoyed.
Alright, maybe I'll do one more. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Hey, shout out to Thriller Teller. They got unsettling stories in animation. Freak off my screen, bro. Man, I'm paranoid now.
This is the story of a 15-year-old.
Hold up, let me pee. Alright, I'm back. Wait, hold on. Guys, y'all ever pee and then you just suddenly shiver? I can't be the only one.
boy named Daniel, who was living peacefully with his family. He belonged to a very
Damn,
rich
Daniel.
family and was the only child of his parents. His parents had provided him with all the facilities and comforts of life, and he was very close to both of them. But one night changed his life completely. That night, his parents were coming to collect him from his friend's birthday party. They were driving through the woods when suddenly a strange woman came in front of their car out of nowhere.
Oh, you guys didn't see
Daniel's
that?
dad
Oh,
lost control, and
crazy.
their car hit the
Oh.
woman. The accident was so brutal that the woman and they both died on the spot. Daniel was shattered.
Wait, what?
After
Oh.
their death,
What do you mean?
the accident was so brutal that the woman and they both died on the spot.
And the what?
The accident was so brutal that the woman and they both died on the spot.
And the boat? Anthony, she said they both died, you freaking idiot.
After their death,
I'm gonna figure it out
Daniel
later.
was left all alone.
Oh, they both
He
died.
had no other
Bruh.
family to turn to, except for his aunt and uncle who lived in another town. His aunt and uncle were very sweet and humble. They did not have a child of their own, so they were really happy to raise Daniel as their own son. However, Daniel was in a miserable state and had no other choice but to go with them.
Dang.
His aunt and uncle were rather poor and lived in a very secluded area in a small cottage, away
Wait,
from all the
So
hustle
the mom and dad died in the car? That's how brutal the accident was?
and hustle.
Yo.
Their house was in the middle of nowhere. This really bothered Daniel. He could not see any neighboring house for miles. Despite being with his relatives, he felt lonely and started to miss his dead parents even more.
Dang.
But his aunt and uncle were extremely loving and caring towards him. They were doing their best to comfort Daniel and didn't want to see him
Join Crossout, an
Oh my
explosive
gosh.
online action game all about building insane combat vehicles.
suffer. Slowly, Daniel was starting to feel much better
Watch.
and was settling down.
Something's about to happen
He started
with their
smiling
aunts
again
and uncle.
and was getting very close to
aunt
them.
and uncle. Aunt, bruh.
But he still missed his parents very much.
I would too.
One night, Daniel woke up to something that shook his soul.
Your mom. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Yo, who sleeps like that? Yeah, that's definitely the dead girl that his dad ran over. Why is it so silent? This silent is loud as freak. Oh, dang. Oh, no, it's in the room. Ready? Jump scare. Yo, I'm actually scared. So glad my house has 2 floors. Ain't no way I'm gonna see a woman on the second floor of my room. On the window? Bruh. Is that the Grim Reaper? Slender Man. Little Nightmares 2. Oh! Oh, nah. She kinda bad though. Oh! She's zooming. Dude, oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Next morning, he told his aunt and
Yo,
uncle about what
she
he saw
looks
in the
so
window,
scared.
but they didn't believe him
Uh-oh.
and told him that they had been living in this house for years and nothing strange ever happened with them. This is very safe area and it must be his nightmare. But Daniel was sure about what he saw.
At that point, just sleep
The
with your
next
aunt
night,
and uncle.
when Daniel was about to fall asleep,
Who cares
he
if you're
heard
20?
someone walking in his room.
Like, bruh. In his room? I'm getting the blanket.
He could
Lame
not
on
see
my
a
screen.
thing because the room was dark. Auntie,
Auntie?
is that you?
Yes. Yes, it is me. Yes, I'm the imposter. Oh! Yo! Nah, everybody gangsta until. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh!
Daniel,
Damn, Daniel.
wake up. Daniel told his aunt and uncle everything. He
Yo.
was terrified and looked miserable.
Dang.
They were really worried for him.
I'm no artist, but for real, their thumbs kind of look like cheese puffs.
They were so happy
Still
that
fire,
Daniel
though.
was coming back to his normal self.
What am I talking?
But
I can't
now
even
he
draw a
looked
stickman.
even more miserable than before. The next few nights, Daniel could not sleep at all.
Sleep with your
He was
aunt,
afraid
bruh.
to even
Sleep with your
close his
aunt and
eyes.
uncle.
This was really affecting his health. He wouldn't talk or behave like he used to. They could not bear to see his
Yo,
health
that monster kind of
deteriorate
looked like the
that.
Mimic.
They felt
Roblox.
as if they were losing their own child, and when they could not do anything to save him, they decided to take him to a good psychiatrist.
He about to
After
die.
examining Daniel's condition, the psychiatrist told them that Daniel is suffering from severe mental trauma after his parents' sudden death.
Oh.
It seems like the loss of his parents has affected him so much, both mentally and emotionally, that he has developed schizophrenia, a condition which is causing him to see
Dang.
things which aren't real. He
Yeah, but what if
prescribed
they're
Daniel
real?
some strong antipsychotic medications and told them that he should take these medications regularly. Otherwise, Daniel's condition can deteriorate to the point of no return. His aunt and uncle started taking care of Daniel more than ever. They made sure he takes his medications regularly. But sadly, Daniel's condition was not improving.
Yikes.
One night, his uncle felt really
Wait, is this
sick,
true? Okay.
and his aunt had to rush him to the hospital in the middle of the night.
Uh-oh.
Daniel was asleep.
Nah.
His aunt
You
did
messed
not
up.
want to wake him up because she was afraid that he might not fall
He
back
dead
asleep.
now. Now you know he
So
dead.
she locked him in the house and drove to the hospital.
Man, why there's so
Daniel
much
heard the
ads, bro?
car leaving.
What?
And woke up.
Nah, wait, hold on. Let me get the blanket again.
Auntie? Uncle?
Auntie?
He realized that he
Yup.
was all alone in the house. That was enough to make him paranoid. He knew that any second that woman would appear
Should
from
have
the
brought
dark,
your
and there
Nintendo
would
Switch.
be nobody to save
Played
him
some
tonight.
Smash Bros. With
This will be
level
his end.
9 NPCs.
Anxiety hit him so hard that he started searching for his pills like a lunatic. All he wanted was to take his pills so he could calm himself and hide under the blankets. When he couldn't find his pills anywhere, he thought that his aunt must have put them somewhere in her room. He got enough courage to get out of bed and ran towards her bedroom.
Wait, hold up. Wait, pause. I wanna see if you can die from schizophrenia. Can you die from schizophrenia? We found that between the ages 20 and 64, adults with schizophrenia die at a rate that is over 3.5 times greater than the rate of adults of this age in the general population. Wait. So you can, if you're like 20. This dude doesn't look 20. He's probably like 11. Man. Life must be hard with schizophrenia. Full screen. Yo, that scared me.
He
Yo, we don't
started
talk
searching
about
for his
that.
pills, but he could not see them anywhere. Where did she keep them?
Now we're getting the blanket again. Something's about to jump out of the closet. Hi, sisters! Oh, yummy!
Huh? A mask?
A mask?
That night, Daniel found out that his aunt and uncle were behind all this. Their plan was
Oh.
to drive him insane and send him to an asylum so they can get all the wealth Daniel's parents had left for him. They would have succeeded if Daniel hadn't found that mask that night in his aunt's wardrobe.
Yo.
After that, Daniel left their house, called the police for help,
That's
and his
messed
greedy
up.
aunt and uncle finally got what they deserved.
Oh, that's messed up. So he got schizophrenia for no reason.
Hi everyone.
Oh man, that's awful. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, I'm still gonna be sad that Corey's leaving, but hey. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, peace out. Bye.